Have you ever tried to handle your financial planning completely on your own, only to end up more stressed, confused, and wondering if you're even making the right moves? Guess what? You're not alone. But here's the hard truth: going it alone could only be costing you more than you think, not just in money, but in time, missed opportunities, and costly mistakes that can follow you for years to come. Welcome back to Intentional Wealth with Tiffany Tippins, the podcast where your money is aligned with purpose and your wealth is built with strategy, legacy, and intention. I'm your host, Tiffany Tippins. Hi, I'm Tiffany Tippins, wealth strategist, author, and CEO of Impactful Wealth Solutions. I help high income earners and business owners build, protect, and pass on their wealth with intention and purpose. And today I want to talk to you why the real risk isn't paying for a wealth strategist or a financial planner. It's not having one. The idea of doing it yourself sounds good at first. You think you're saving money, you think you're in control, right? But the reality is, when people try to manage every part of their financial life on their own terms, they often pay more for it in the long run. The first cost is time. Between work, family, and life, who really has hours to dig through IRS rules, compare investment options, or figure out the fine print in retirement accounts? Google can give you a million answers, but none of them are tailored to your unique situation. The second cost is mistakes. One client of mine, a six-figure earner, withdrew over $100,000 from her account. About 40,000 of that was gains. She didn't realize how much this would hurt her at tax time. Her plan was designed to minimize her taxes, but this one move created a huge unexpected tax bill. It completely went against what she was trying to achieve in the first place. Then there are missed opportunities. I've had clients who didn't have enough saved in regular savings accounts and ended up pulling money from annuities or IRAs when emergencies came up. Because they were under 59 and a half, not only were they hit with a 10% early withdrawal penalty, but they also had to pay federal, state, and sometimes even local taxes. The result: their investment accounts took a big tax hit that could have been avoided with the right planning. This is where working with a wealth strategist makes the big difference, because I'm not just looking at one part of your finances, I'm looking at all of it. The first pillar is holistic planning. That means your retirement, investments, taxes, insurance, and estate plan all work together. Too often, people treat these as separate areas. Holistic planning ensures that every decision in one area supports the other. The second pillar is strategic integration. This is where the magic happens. Aligning your investments with your tax strategy, structuring retirement withdrawals so you can minimize taxes through your lifetime, and making sure your business income, personal income, and investments all move towards the same goal. Going back to my client who withdrew that $100,000. If we had integrated her investment and tax strategy from the start, we could have looked at ways to spread the withdrawals over multiple years, offset her gains with losses, or use strategies that could have reduced her tax hit. It's not just about making money, it's about keeping more of it. The third pillar is protective guidance. Most people react to financial problems after they happen. My role is to get ahead of them. For those clients who tap their retirement accounts early, we could put an emergency fund in place or look at other liquidity options so they wouldn't have to have faced penalties and extra taxes. Being proactive is the difference between feeling in control and constantly playing catch up. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, where did I really learn about money? Was it through experience, observation, or consequence? In my new book, Plan For It, The Blueprint to Building Wealth and Achieving Your Dreams, I walk you through a 3-step framework that reshapes how you think about money and building wealth. First, It transforms your perspective, taking you back to uncover the money beliefs you've carried since childhood and revealing which ones are serving you and which ones are holding you back. Second, it teaches you how to not just understand your money story, but also uncover new opportunities to repurpose what you have and grow your wealth in places you may not have even considered. And third, it tests you, challenging you to think bigger. What will your legacy be? How will you build wealth with intention, even in retirement? See, Plan For It isn't just a book. It's your roadmap to transferring your financial story and creating the life you deserve. So grab a copy today and start writing the next chapter of your wealth journey with strategy, legacy, and intention in mind. And the fourth pillar is cost savings and return on investment. This is where people's eyes open wide. The right strategies can save you far more than my fee. I've structured portfolios to reduce tax drag and increase net returns. And I found that tax credits that wipe out thousands in IRS payments. And yes, I've helped clients completely avoid the types of penalties we've been talking about today. The bottom line is simple. When you have the right plan, you keep more of the money you work so hard to earn. One simple tip I give all my clients is to audit their own finances at least once a year. Look at your investment account fees. Check for unnecessary taxes on the investments. And review your underperforming assets. Even one small change in these areas can put real money back in your pocket. When you see the full picture, the taxes saved, the penalties avoided, the returns improved, the question isn't, can I afford a wealth strategist? The real question is, can I afford not to have one? It's like trying to do surgery on yourself. Sure, it's technically possible, but it's risky, stressful, and usually more expensive to fix the damage afterwards. My job as a wealth strategist is to make sure your money is working as hard as you are today and for the rest of your life. If you're going it alone and you're ready for a plan that saves you time, money, and stress, I'd love to help. Go to impactfulwealthsolutions.com and let's schedule a discovery call so we can find out more about you and your current plan. And if you want to start learning right away, grab my book, Plan For It. It's packed with practical strategies that will help you plan with intention and purpose. And remember, the cost of inaction is almost higher than the cost of preparation. If you've enjoyed this conversation, please hit like and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. And be sure to join me next time, where we'll dive even deeper into tax strategies and investment opportunities that can help you grow and protect your wealth for years to come.